I suppose you all know what it's like to have an annoying roommate, a frustrating parent, or some kid who sits next to you who just needs to shut up. So to put this quite simply, I'm here today to teach you how to get away with murder. Consider this my gift to you. Before you get started, there's an obvious question you have to answer. Who are you going to kill? With so many options, this decision can seem quite impossible. You're probably picturing that kid who sits next to you again, aren't you? That would be perfect, right? Wrong. Always go for a stranger. Always. The more obscure the connection, the better. Don't pick someone who will be missed or someone who is rich. Don't have a motive. Picture someone else's face on the poor sucker if you have to. Preparation is key. I hate to break it to all you advocates for crimes of passion and heat of the moment, but if that's your style, there's very little I can do to help you. It's all about the premeditation. Sadistic? Yes. Effective? Absolutely. This might seem obvious and overstated, but wear gloves. I can't say this enough. You don't want to be the idiot who leaves fingerprints everywhere at the scene. That is the biggest rookie mistake in the book. Unless you want to get all extreme and char the tips of your fingers, just stick to the basic method. And don't use latex or leather gloves. Use neoprene gloves. If your victim is allergic to latex, the reaction on their skin is evidence. Leather collects too much DNA. Next, consider which weapon you prefer. Do some research. Guns will leave gunshot residue, knives and heavy objects will leave blood spatter, etc. Just know what you're dealing with in terms of the aftermath. Most important of all, don't get sloppy. I know this is a big day for you, but don't do anything that isn't absolutely necessary. Don't involve sex or drugs. They're hard to clean up after. Ted Bundy got caught because his bite marks were found on a victim's butt. Do you really want that fate? John Joubert, a child killer in the 80s, also incriminated himself with bite marks on the victim. Don't bite. Why is that a hard instruction to follow? And if this is something you're thinking about taking on full-time, if you're an aspiring serial killer, don't have patterns. Be random, be confusing, be inconsistent. Shave your head, change your shoes, change your outfits and your methods. But you know I'm not really a serial killer type. Slaughter once, shame on them. Slaughter twice, that's sadistic. Okay, in case you're stupid, here are a couple obvious ones. Don't let anyone see you, don't tell anyone about anything, don't ejaculate or spit or bleed at the scene, and don't go getting a guilty conscience and ruining all of our progress. Anyways, make sure to be meticulous. Burn it all. Burn your clothes, burn their clothes, burn anything that could leave fibers or hairs. Did the victim scratch you? Your skin cells are now under their nails. Get rid of their nails. Gross, huh? Well then you chose the wrong pastime, I'm sorry. Don't stash the body anywhere near you or the town that you're in. Make their identity untraceable. Rid them of their fingerprints, their hair, their teeth, anything. Don't keep any of their things or the weapon. Don't even keep pictures. I know a nostalgic mindset is a tricky thing to get out of, but so is an orange jumpsuit.